This is another video of ABG Reef channel, and remember, click that subscribe button. We're going to show my dad cleaning the tank, and y'all are going to get to know about that.
Alright everybody, this is B. Another week with the reef tank here. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about cleaning the tank. About once a week we go through it. I clean the skimmer, I take the lid off, I wash it down outside. Pull the socks out of each side. I wash that out. I pull the little filters out of each one also, these little black filters on each side. And then also I go through the tank. I kind of just slightly give a little brush over the rocks to knock off any loose debris. I get along the sides of the tank, knock off any algae, and I just kind of move what I can around a little bit just to stir it up a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully y'all can see how to do a weekly maintenance on y'all's reef tank. Alright, so here's the socks. I got one on each side. I kind of just pick it up. I let all the water drain off of it. As you can see, I want to keep most of the salt water in the tank. I don't want to change the salinity too much. Won't make the corals or the fish too happy if I do that. So that's one sock. Here is the Tunzi skimmer. Put that in there. It just makes it easier to have a little bucket so you don't make a mess and drop water everywhere. Also have this that catches any big debris. Also one of those on each side. I'm going to walk around here to the other side, do the same thing. There's multiple chambers in the back of these all-in-one tanks. This one here I've been pretty happy with. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of other ones, but I will say I've been pretty happy with this one. Later on, I mean, who knows, we may get a bigger tank with a sump underneath, but anyway. Alright, I'm going to go outside and start cleaning these. Alright, so I like taking the top off and just washing off all the salt. It seems like the glimmer effect with the light is just better whenever the top of the lid's clean also. So just try to wash all that off with foam. Then I start going through all the socks, the filters. So I'll start with the socks here. Some people don't like using socks because they catch too much and they just kind of plug up too quick. I mean, I like it because it seems to keep the tank cleaner as far as visibility. But anyway, I just grabbed the old water hose outside, spray it out. We have well water where we're at. We're not on city water, but it doesn't seem to hurt it too much. After I clean it, I try just to make it sit as good as I can to get as much of that water drained off of it, because I really don't want my well water going into my fish tank. So you don't have to be perfect. You can see got most of it out. You're going to do this about once a week anyways. This other sock, it's about the same. A little bit of everything in it, catches it. What it doesn't catch, the skimmer does get, along with the other filter. Alright, looking pretty good. Just kind of set that off to the side, let it drain off.
Now we got the skimmer and these sponges.
Do the skimmer here, show you what it's got. So, look at the water there.
Poop and pee in it.
Yeah, nasty. You can see by my finger here, the skimmer just catches a lot of the stuff that the socks don't catch. Anyway, clean all this out real good. Did I get you a little wet there, G?
Yeah, a lot wet. I'm backing up so you don't give me more.
See, the bubbles come up through the middle, and it catches all the scum there. Quite a bit. Anyway, it doesn't have to be perfect. Got most of it. And then I just blow this out as good as I can with the water hose.
It seems like a lot, but it's really not too much to do every week.
Normally I do the fish tank first, stir it up, let it catch everything, and then I do the filters and whatnot. But this time we did it this way, just so you can get like a before and after type view of the fish tank. Alright, well, I'll let that drain off, and I'm going to go start cleaning on the tank.
While my dad's cleaning out there, I'm going to start this part out with the 6-line wrasse. He's a new fish. We just got him. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting this guy in the video. There he is. His eyes are really pretty if you see him up close. See his eyes? They have kind of like a stripe through the middle of it. And if you want me to get the whole fish tank. The corals are amazing. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty big. That one's pretty big. Then there is this goby. I forgot his name. It kind of looks like a peppermint goby-ish type. And he's up there. It's a cool goby. I never saw a goby like that. Found him at Petco. Just really check that place out. My dad's back, so let's get back in the video.
Alright, so I'm back. I got everything in my bucket. Everything's nice and clean, so I'm just going to start putting everything back. Start with my skimmer. Get that back in there. Got these filters here. Start putting those back in. Start putting my little sock filter back in on each side. Back around the other side here. Same thing. Hey, hey, are you gonna learn how to do this one day? No? You're just gonna let G and B do it, huh? All right, here's my last sock filter.
At the end of the video, A's gonna tell y'all a joke.
All right, so all the filters are back in there, so I'm gonna start going through and showing you what I do here. Just see that? Just some things get kind of debris, food, poop, whatever. It gets kind of stuck up around on the rocks. I like doing this just to kind of course, all the fish don't like it, and you can see Big Joe.
This is what I was talking about, biting his hand.
Big Joe does not like when I do this. I don't try to really touch the corals. I just try to get a little water flow across some of the spots that don't always see it, where things get kind of stuck. Then I take my little scrubber here and I just like going across everything and try not to. Let me relocate this old snail here. Come on, guy. Whoa, he'll be all right. All these snails, I'm just going to relocate so I can clean all the windows here, or the glass. All right, Big Joe, you done got me 2 or 3 times. He done got me. I don't know if all clownfish do this, but y'all can comment on it if y'all want. But he is tapping me left and right. Try to get down to where some of the algae gets on the rocks. It just looks better when everything's nice and clean. And I know why this clownfish is mad, because he gets down there and
digs holes in the ground.
Digs holes everywhere. So we also have some starfish, or a starfish in here, and I try not to get the rocks and disturb him too much. I don't know if you can see the picture. You see a little bit of algae on the glass there. Get up close. Got to put a little pressure on some of those spots.
See the algae?
Yeah.
B, if you can put your hand right on the algae, they can see those dots.
Mm-hmm. That's on the glass. So gotta scrub that pretty good. And if you don't get all the spots, it's okay. You'll just get them the next week, or the next time you clean the tank. I don't know if most people clean their tanks as much as we do. A lot of people have extra accessories on their tank. One day we might do that, but we're just kind of getting into a lot of this. So let me get down here in this rock, get this algae stirred up here. They seeing that on the bottom?
You see, like, that's algae right there. If you can see it's real, you can see it real good. Daddy, can you get down in the sand and get that?
Yeah.
To show them how it like gets out. See how it's shuffling around and you can't see it anymore? See little bitty spots, but it's still like got it.
Yeah.
And look, it's all done.
Let me get this other side over here.
You should get corals if you have a reef tank, because they just look so beautiful and make your tank cool. And also, if you get this, you can scrub like in the tank. So I'm gonna do that. Could you get the thing over for me, Daddy? Okay. Now all you do is just kind of get all the big stuff off. This is what this is for. I'm going to try to straighten the sand out a little. See right there, that hump? Get down in there. Get it. We'll stop cleaning from there. Daddy's gonna dig around.
Trying not to bother this shrimp I got over here. It's a
Pistol shrimp.
pistol shrimp. He's got a heck of a hole and tunnel over here. So I'm trying not to bother him too much.
Come out and pinch you.
Yeah.
He's kind of right where he's digging in that area. Under this coral. He's under that coral.
And Big Joe's over here. You don't
Chasing him
chase me again.
and biting him.
Hey, Big Joe. Clean a little bit of the front again.
If you have any questions, just remember to leave a comment down below and we'll answer your questions.
Got a towel down on the floor to keep some of the water. I'm going to try not to make too big of a mess, but after I get everything back together, I usually get a little Windex and clean up all these water marks.
You shouldn't spray Windex in the tank, but you like do it on the outside, like right here. Spray Windex.
I'm trying just to get any of these pieces of algae that I missed. I'm just looking for it. A few little spots.
Does that hurt when he bites you?
No, it don't hurt. It's a little kiss. He just likes me.
He actually does not like you there. Especially when you're right there in his hole.
Ah, he got me again. Oh, God, doesn't like me right there. All right, I got it pretty good there.
So that's basically what you do to clean the tank. I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna pause it and I'm gonna get the lid back on it and
show y'all the fish tank.
show y'all once I get it cleaned up.
This is what the fish tank looks when it's done. Clean.
Yeah, it's a little bit cloudy from being stirred up, but it'll take a little bit. It'll filter out and clear up.
And I'm going to tell you about the Nosnarius snail. It's the tiniest snail I've ever saw. It's not a baby. They're that little. They move around a lot. They bury themselves under the ground. We have 4 of them right now. They're pretty cool. And tank looks pretty clean, but if you see some stuff floating around, it'll mean that, like, remember him getting in the sand and doing all that? That's what that's from. Snarly Snail is climbing the glass. They do that a lot when it's time to eat, but right now he's just doing it. Y'all's fish tank, you might not see this guy too often. That's why I had to do it right now before I got off of this video.
Hey guys, this is A on ABG Reef's channel. I was going to share a joke every week, so here's my joke. Why can't fish play basketball? Because they're afraid of the net.
All right, everybody. So that's it for this week. Make sure you tune in next week. We'll share some more important facts and get a little bit more into some other aspects of the JBJ65. Remember, hit that subscribe button.
And put up a like.